What is up, guys? It's your boy Jake, and for the next few videos I'm just going to be reviewing nothing but jerseys. The reason why is I've got a lot of jerseys, I have a lot of soft goods, and I love trying on new jerseys. I love getting jerseys and just doing a lot of stuff with jerseys. So I'm going to be reviewing them because a lot of people ask, what do you think about just this jersey? What do you think about that jersey? What do you think? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to get down into it a little bit. Now, today I'm starting off with the Raza jerseys. So I'm going to go from our first jerseys. We actually ended up buying a package way back in the day. So this was their top of the line jersey. This is the old Insanity jersey right here, the first of the first. Now, front, back. Here is, now I'm going to get into this in a minute. This is the moisture wicking shirt that matched, nothing on the back, just front. Really awesome. And the headband. So let me first talk about, so I mean, yeah, I think you got 3 articles. You had a headband, yada yada yada. So we ordered 6 jerseys total. So 6 people got into the order with us, 6 of the original guys basically. And this headband, I mean, it's held up. The logo's still on there. Really nice headband. I can't complain overall. Keeps the sweat out of your eyes. Has microfiber on the back. So I mean, it's not the most comfortable headband in the world, but I mean, it's a headband. So I can't really complain. I mean, if I've had it since 2012, I think we did our first order with Raza, 2013-ish. So the headband, I mean, there's nothing I can really complain about. Now, this is their Raza makes some moisture wicking shirts, and I have to say, Raza makes the best moisture wicking shirts that I have worn for paintball, made by a paintball company, maybe other than by a paintball company, I should say. I've worn Nike. I like the Nike dry fit stuff, Under Armour stuff. I like the Nike stuff more, actually, but this is super, super breathable. You can't really see, but it actually, it's almost got like holes in it, but it's not. It's almost like a mesh, a basketball jersey, but not that big, not that see-through, where if you're wearing a basketball jersey, you can see the sides or someone's ribs kind of thing, very faint, if you're up close to them. This, I mean, it's see-through for sure. I mean, it's not 100% see-through, but it's pretty see-through, and it wicks the moisture really, really well. If I'm wearing a moisture wicking shirt, normally when I play, this is still normally what I wear. I have the HK Army moisture wicking, I have the Vulcan moisture wicking, I have Empire moisture wicking, I have the Anthrax moisture wicking. Nothing is more of my favorite. I've worn that since I bought it, and I have not stopped wearing it since. The other thing is, I've dove into snake playing with it. I've done all kinds of stuff. It does hold up. When I'm doing hardcore playing, I try not to just wear it alone, just because I don't want to ruin it. I do have 2 of them, though. I stole one from someone else. I don't know whose it is, but they're not getting it back. So it's obviously one of the Insanity guys. Awesome. Now, their jerseys, though, fall kind of short for me in turn. I mean, they held up really, really good, but I'm a snake player, and I ripped right through their elbow pads, really easy. As you can see, this is ripped through. And they're a little bit more on the warm side, for sure. Raza jerseys jerseys in general are a little bit more on the warm side. These are a little bit warmer than I would actually like them to be. I have worn them in Arizona. Definitely would not recommend it. Not my favorite. So did Jacob. We ended up stripping after the first game. I mean, obviously there's breathability on the sides and underneath the armpits. Wow, someone just shot a gun. I don't know what's going on. I'm going under attack. But overall, I mean, when I was in the desert, after sliding into snake over and over and over again, I mean, the arm pads, you can just see, have taken a beating. And then I slid one day in the desert on some sand, and it just said goodbye. A little bit too much padding. I did pay for the extra pads, but you have a little bit too much padding on the shoulders. I don't mind having padding on the shoulders, but it's a little bit too thick. But again, not that big of a deal. You get bounces, that kind of stuff. This elbow pad has held up a little bit better. I tend to lead with my right hand a little bit more because I'm right-handed. But this one's held up a little bit better. The half gloves on these jerseys are actually really, really nice. Obviously, by the way, these are the custom jerseys. All of these are custom jerseys. Half gloves are decent, nice and padded. I've gotten bounces off of them. Can't really complain. They're still holding up. The stitching, everything other than like the elbow pads have held up. The other thing is that I found, I don't know what it is, but it's hard to get the stains out of them. And I'm not talking like paint. I'm just saying stains like mud, grass, and turf, especially turf. You can see where I slide on my belly on the Insanity. It's nice and white up here. It's perfectly fine. And then when you get down here and near the belly, when I'm like bellying out on Snake and I'm sliding through, normally my chest is up, but my stomach drags on the ground. You can see it's you can see, like, especially on the logo, it's dark right down in here, and then it's light right up in here. So it stains really, really easy. I've taken everything to it but bleach. I can't take bleach to it for obvious reasons, but I've taken every stain cleaner to it. I put the stain cleaner on it before I wash it, before and after I wash it. I've used cold water, I've used warm water, I've used lukewarm water, I've used Jesus water before. So, I mean, the stains are kind of hard to get off. The back numbers even, there's some mud on it, there's a little bit of dirt on it. Not really coming off. So if you're buying with Raza, try to stay away from the whites as much as you can. Like, don't do like a full white jersey at least. Overall, it's hard to see. You're not going to be able to see it out on the field, but like up close, you're definitely going to be able to see it. So that's sort of that with the Raza jersey. Yeah, so we'll get into the rest of it here in a second. Now I have another jersey. Another Insanity jersey. This is the most recent Raza order that we did. This was for Living Legends this year. This is basically like their like a basketball style jersey. It's very, very easy. Nothing too crazy. It's basic. There's no padding. It's super comfy. Not really the most breathable again. I mean, overall, I mean, it's breathable, but again, it's like not the most breathable compared to other jerseys I'm going to review after this. So name and number turned out great. We went back to the old throwback jersey when we ordered these. So this is the blue camouflage, or the blue Razafage. This was sort of like an impulse buy for us. We ordered 10 to 15 of them. It was sort of like a public deal. So like, we have a bunch of friends that we play with. We just were like, hey, whoever wants an Insanity jersey, they're really cheap. We got these for like 30-40 bucks, something like that. I can't remember. And we were just like, if anyone wants one, message me. And I had a bunch of my friends that I've played with, you know, random guys and cool people that I'd like to chill with at the paintball fields, order some. So that's basically that. So you might see some of these running around at your local field. Probably not, but they were all over the place at Living Legends. We had about 10 of these running around at Living Legends. It was really cool. Same style jersey right here, just different. I have my last name on all of them. This one I have my first name. This is the Lone Wolf jersey that we did also for Living Legends. So I ordered some of the Lone Wolf ones, and then the Lone Wolf guys, Chris, the organizer, because we're getting such a good deal, that's when we decided to do another run of Raza Insanity jerseys. This is basically made the same. Lone Wolf, the wolf didn't turn out as good as we thought it would. But it still says Lone Wolf Paintball on it. Has the Lone Wolf logo on it. Has the Living Legends 10 logo on it. And on the back, this one says my first name. So yeah, it says Daddy on it. So it's got my first name on it. So again, it's still lightweight. Not super lightweight. It's still light-ish. I mean, it's a good practice jersey. That's basically what this is. For 30-40 bucks, I can't remember which one this was. This was just their long sleeve tech shirt, basically. So these were fun. So overall, I have to say with Raza, would we order through them again? Probably not. That's why we haven't ordered through Raza since our first order. The reason why is that they always seem to fuck it up, and I don't know what it is with Raza. They really do fuck it up. I don't know what it is, but always something goes wrong, and they take forever. They take forever out of every other jersey company that we've ever ordered through. They take fucking forever. I mean, it's kind of sad. They take, like, for our first custom order, so when we first placed it, I think it was like probably a total of a 4-month process before we got everything. So if you know, like in the off season, order your jersey in the off season so you can have it for the normal season. But again, if you have to do a reorder, or if you rip a jersey halfway through the season like I did, I mean, you're sort of shit out of luck. I've ordered 2 of the blue camouflage ones, but I mean, still, it's not like my normal playing jersey. I throw it on from here and there, but I mean, again, that's kind of a pain in the ass. Now, our first jersey run, they fucked up the last name on my back jersey. I don't know how. We had it spelt out right and everything on the proofs, and then when they sent it to the printer, they either, I can't remember if they forgot an I or an L, and then all of a sudden one guy, whoever was printing it, didn't notice it, and then when it got to a certain stage, they're like, oh shit, that doesn't say Williams. Went back and looked at the proof, delayed the order some more. It was supposed to be like a 3.5 to 4 month process, and then it delayed it for an extra week or two, which kind of was shitty. I don't know why, but they ship things off to Mexico to be sewed and made by Mexicans, ship it back here to US. I don't really know what their whole thing is, but it takes some time to do it. And so they fucked up one of my jerseys, and then they accidentally sent us the wrong size tech t-shirt, and then they didn't believe us, and they're like, well, we don't really believe you, so we're not sending you a new one. And they're just like, well, get all the tech t-shirts together, take a picture of all 6 of them, because we only ordered 6. So like, take a picture of all 6 of them, and then send us a picture of it. But the problem was that we had one of our guys lived in a different state at the time, and we were just like, fuck it, it can't happen. Nick, I think, ordered like a large or something, or Tusky ordered a large, and Nick ordered a large, and one of them came medium, but then, you know, Nick could fit into the medium, so we just said fuck it and swapped it around. We didn't go through the whole reordering thing. So that kind of happened on our first run. We kind of tried to stay positive. Again, we had some staining issues, some quality issues. Other than that, I mean, they held up decently. But I mean, overall, for the price and how long it took, it was kind of like, let's go with another company. Let's see. Let's do our thing. Let's take some time. Then we put through the biggest order that has gone through for a while, at least from what I know, for Living Legends. We put through, I think it was like a total of 50 to 60 jerseys through the Lone Wolf. I don't know. It was something big. We order a lot of jerseys every year, because I know we ordered at least 10 to 15 Insanity ones, and then the other Lone Wolf guys, I think we sold at least another like 30 to 40, I think. I don't really know how many total we've ordered and placed through. So I mean, we put at least 30 to 40 jerseys through at least. Which was perfectly fine, nothing, I didn't think anything of it. But again, it takes forever. It took them forever. We basically got it right as we were leaving for Living Legends. Chris got it in the mail. We had to pay for expedited shipping. I mean, there was a bunch of shit that happened. Not really with the Lone Wolf side of it, but with our jerseys. Basically, the tech tee that I just showed you, this one, for some reason, when we were doing these, we had Nick Sweet, one of the guys that we play with from Area 51, lives up in the northern Michigan. These jerseys, when we went to go order these, somehow they either ran out of material, they ran out of vinyl. I can't remember which one it was. I think they ran out of vinyl to cover this style jersey for the 3XLs that he ordered. Or he ordered 2 triple XLs, triple or quadruple, I don't know. It was a big jersey. He's a big boy. So these jerseys, he ended up getting in a tech t-shirt this material instead of this material. They're just like, okay, so basically here's your options. We ran out of material, so you can either get a refund, a full refund on those couple jerseys that we can't print on the big boy jerseys. I think we had 3 total, and then, or you can get a refund. You can wait an extra month or 3 weeks or something that they said, which wasn't going to be in time for Living Legends, or you can upgrade to this tech tee thing. You can upgrade to this tech tee jersey. And originally we were just like, all right, fuck it. We'll just wait, because Nick wasn't going to Living Legends, so Nick Sweet, that is not Nick Zimmerman, the Nick that you guys know, another Nick, the big boy Nick, we were just like, all right, fuck it. We'll just wait so we can have a jersey that matches everyone else. And then, again, it left another sour taste in my mouth. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, Raza, you have one fucking job. It's to print jerseys. How do you run out of material? Like, I don't understand. If we had a tournament like that week, or if he was going to Living Legends, he would have been fucked. He wouldn't have had the same exact jersey. Now, he ended up getting the long sleeve jersey in a style of tech tee like this. I liked it. It turned out fine, but it wasn't actually 100% identical to these. So, I mean, to me, I was just sort of like, it's not really a big deal, because it doesn't really matter. It's not like we were in a tournament situation, or I mean, to me, I was just kind of like, okay, whatever. It's really not that big of a deal, but that's like, how many fuck-ups did they make? And I mean, they literally only make one thing. They make jerseys. I mean, other than like a random, you know, they made tanks at one point. I don't know if they still do that, like tanks. Like, I have one of their blue Raza tanks. You know, they make some odds and ends stuff, but other than that, their main focus is they make fucking paintball jerseys. Okay, so I don't understand, how do you run out of material for paintball jerseys? Okay, I can understand, like, if I call up Mad Frog right now and be like, yo, Mad Frog, I need you to print me 10 jerseys right now. Okay, I mean, he does vinyl and that kind of stuff. I can understand. He doesn't do that for a living. He doesn't run, he doesn't do that every single day. It's not like he runs his company off of his vinyl, off the vinyl that he prints. So if I call up Mad Frog and he's just like, look, dude, I can only make out a 9 out of 10 jerseys, I'd be like, dude, whatever, you know what, you don't do this for a living. This isn't like this, you know, this was you doing me a favor kind of thing. You know what, whenever you get the next batch of vinyl in, just let me know, print it on a jersey. But fucking, this is a little bit different. This is a company that does nothing but print custom jerseys. How do you run out of material? Like, that just fucking blows my mind. I just don't, like, I sit here and I don't understand. How do you take like 4 months, 3 to 4 months to get us our jerseys? How do you, like, I don't know, I just sit here and I like sit here and wrap my head around, because Anthrax didn't take that long, Ruthless doesn't take that long, Valken doesn't take that long. From my understanding, I think Valken's, I can't remember, but they weren't that long. HK Army, I believe, does not take that long. I think HK was running a month or something to 2 weeks, I can't remember. But I know no company waits as long as at least we've had to wait for Raza. Anthrax was a breeze. I mean, when we ordered, I'll get into the Anthrax jerseys, I'll get into dye jerseys, I'll get into all of that, but I don't understand, but they seem to take longer than any other jersey company than we've ever ordered through, and any other jersey company that I've seen any other team here in Michigan order through. They take longer than anyone, so I don't really understand. I just try to wrap my head around this. I don't understand how they get sizes mixed up. I mean, to me, there's just a little bit of a quality control issue, and that just sort of leaves a sour taste in my mouth. So if I like bullet to my head, or gun to my head, not bullet to my head, that doesn't make any sense, but I mean like gun to my head, if someone just like, you're gonna order a Raza jersey, I'd be like, all right, fuck it, I mean, whatever, I'll wear it, I'll order it, I'll wait for it. But like, again, it's not my first choice. But they are very, very easy to order through. You don't really have to do any designing. They have a bunch of pre-made designs. You just slap your logo on it and you have yourself team jerseys. So that's something really cool. There's not like a bunch of additional little fees that their jerseys have. So overall, it's not bad. But like I said, I don't see us we're not going to keep ordering through them unless if, again, like, you know, when we order more Lone Wolf jerseys, if for some reason we get jerseys for $30 again. I mean, just practice jerseys, throwaway jerseys, whatever, for, you know, 30, 40 bucks. I mean, whatever, yeah, we'll do a run of them again and just be like, yo, who wants some jerseys kind of thing. So it might be something like that again, but like a full custom jersey, you know, we're not going to be out there rocking them like Houston Heat does. I think Houston Heat still Raza. I actually can't remember, but is Houston Heat still? No, I don't think so. I can't remember. But, I mean, still, that's sort of my review on Raza jerseys. Again, think about it. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. I mean, try them for yourself. Try them out. Be warned. Like I said, we've had more than one issue. We've set orders through them before. Lone Wolf has set orders through them before. It always seems like there's mistakes, and it just takes way too long, and that kind of stuff. So just be advised. That's sort of my review on the Raza jerseys. I know a lot of people have Raza jerseys, so leave your comments below on if you've had problems with them, quality control, that kind of stuff. Overall, they're not bad quality. It's not like they rip super easy. Obviously mine rip, but I beat the shit out of my jerseys. So that's sort of that, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts and comments below. I'm going to move on to the next set of jerseys in a couple more videos. So thanks for watching. If you have any other questions on more jerseys, watch the follow-up videos.